Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mopar Nationwide Series. We are here at the Darlington Raceway, the Lady in Black, for race number 10 of the season. We're here for the run of the Diamond Hill Plywood 200, if I can get it out. Diamond Hill Plywood 200. And the track got a lot of problems trying to make it a lot better, but we'll see what happens. I worked on it a little bit, but this track's one of those hard ones to even try to figure out. But we'll see what the racing is. It's only 18 laps. And we'll see what happens. Sean Henley's on the pole in the 30. On the outside of him is Charles Jackson, a couple of winners already this season. Then you have row 2, you have Jake Rogers and Cody Lamas, a couple of drivers looking for a great run, needing to get their season going. And we do have a couple of different paint schemes today. I think on the top of my head. Michael Causey is one. He's driving the Mac Tools Toyota now for Rab Racing. Good looking paint scheme. And the other one, having trouble remembering, and there it is. Alexander Dawson's going to be driving the Tide 33 car. He'll be riding this car for a while since he's already had another paint scheme. This is his third one, so Alexander, if you're watching, you'll be in the Tide ride for a while, so don't expect a change in the paint scheme probably for quite a bit. Had to get everybody else some time to get their cars changed. Those are a couple of the cars. That's the only two I think that actually changed this race. And go back up to the front. Get ready for this 18-lapper. Phil will be rolling by behind the Dodge Charger pace car for today's race, and should be a good race. Sean Henley, Charles Jackson, you got Jake Rogers, Cody Lamas, 3rd and 4th. They roll by, and your 5th place starter is Trent Dunham with Dylan Poteet. As the field rolls by, let's check out today's starting lineup for the Diamond Hill Plywood 200. We're back. Sean Henley, Charles Jackson ready to get them going. Sean, the winner from Nashville. Charles, the winner from Talladega. 2 years in a row now. Both qualified themselves into the All-Star race, and yes, there will be an All-Star race in this series as well as my other 3 series as well. So wins are important, but my other 2 little series, NSCRA and PRWC, will have a different format to get in the All-Star race since it's new. But anyway, not about that. It's about the Mopar Nationwide Series racing at Darlington. We're green here at Darlington, like I just said. And like I said, the racing, not sure if it's going to be that great. Should have some good passing and stuff, but I don't know if it's going to be any wrecks. Happens to everybody. But Sean Henley got the jump on Charles Jackson, who could not get going. He's already losing he's losing 2nd and 3rd already to Jake Rogers and Cody Lamas. Here comes Trent Dunham. Good buddy right there as well. Now Dunham's going to move up to 4th. Here comes Michael Dawson trying to take 5th away from Charles Jackson, who just scraped the wall. Sean Henley leads lap 1. Henley trying to look for his 2nd win. 30 car's been pretty fast, hoping maybe to carry the momentum from Nelson Piquet Jr. winning the nationwide race today at Road America in that 30 car. Trying to bring the luck with them. But look at a couple of names we haven't really talked about this season. Jake Rogers in the 81. This is his 2nd season in the Mopar Nationwide Series. And Cody Lamas in the 23 with his good buddy Trent Dunham behind him. They had their encounter at Auto Club a few weeks ago, and now they're 3rd and 4th right there. Michael Dawson's now up to 5th. Brody Bain's having a great run in 6th place in that Dollar General Toyota out of Joe Gibbs Racing. Danny Wells is 7th. His teammate Connor Breen 8th. We've got the battle for 9th. And here comes another Roush car. Danny Wells' little brother Matt Wells going for the 9th spot. Charles Jackson trying to hang on to the top 10. But here comes his alter ego, Jack Richards. And there's the 2 Penske cars, Blake Cooper and Dylan Poteet. And you got Barney Ward back here. See if that's the top 15. I don't think so. I think it's, and then Mark George is in 15th in the Bass Pro number 8. We'll go back up and go back to the well, actually we'll go back. Nothing's happening up front. There's Luke Walker. There's Mackenzie Robertson, the other Dollar General car. They got Christian Baker, Jake Rogers' teammate. One of his teammates, Matthew McMurray. Stuck on the high side with Matthew Rodriguez in the Great Clips Chevy. Corey O'Malley, Alexandra Jones, Jessica Lawrence, Jeremy Britt. There's Aaron Williams, was right in front of his teammate Cody Hitchens. The other Gibbs car, one of them, Joseph Bryant, Lewis Gordon, and then there's Xavier Livingston, Red Bell in her silver car, Brock Banter in the Monster Energy 54, Michael Carly in his new paint scheme, as well as Alexander Dawson, car 33 and 33rd. He doesn't want to have that. John Dillon, Sasha Dawson, Dylan Young, Will Livingston going past Zohar Mutton, Jacob Rodriguez, Seth Cole in the GameStop paint scheme, Peachy London, and Zach Carlson. As we go back up to the front, though, Jake Rogers has been on the bumper, Sean Henley, for the last couple of laps. They're actually getting single file, unfortunately, but there's nothing I can really do about that. See if they make a move, though. Somebody will have to make a move eventually. They have too much of a run on Henley to not do anything. We're single file all the way back to... Uh-oh. Might be the whole field now. And yes, we are. Couldn't get the track changed in the schedule. It wouldn't let me. I was stuck with this track. I'm not going to put any blames on anybody. But I tried to tweak it. Not much I could do. Darlington's one of those weird tracks. But it's good to see a clean race, though, for once. This race will zoom by pretty quick, though. I only have time to actually do the Cup race, which would be also at Darlington, but I'm going to switch it up. I'm trying to make sure it's not a wreck fest for the Cup race, because there's no cautions, which everybody should understand. But just keep that in mind. Enough about the Cup race, though. We're still talking about this. Sean Henley, we figured out now that if you get kicked to the high side, you're going to get freight train. Basically like the old Martinsville track, or not old Martinsville, but the old Bristol track, where you had to stay on the bottom and the top side was no man's land. Now Sean Henley has a car length in between him and Jake Rogers. Look back in the field, see what's going on. Anything possible going to happen. And Alexandra Jones got kicked to the high side. Now she's dropping back. She was 25th. Now she's going to drop back to the 30s at least. And it looks like Luke Walker is setting up Mark George. Nothing works there. And I don't understand why this track didn't let me. I even took the racing line, the preferred racing groove for the cars. I even took that off, and they're still racing single file. Just a bad Darlington racetrack. Kind of reminds me of Las Vegas, unfortunately. But some of these guys up here running good might not be complaining about that, though. A few of these guys need a good run. I mean, Jake Rogers, Cody Lamas, Trent Dunham need a good run. Brody Banta needs a good run. Connor Breeden needed a good run. I think Matt Wells needed a rebound race. Danny Wells definitely needed a good race, I believe. Dawson's having a great run. I mean, Sean Henley trying to get another win. It's huge. I guess that's what the advantage of starting on the pole was. But I didn't know if he was going to hold on to it or not. Jack Richards, Blake Cooper is in 11th. Charles Jackson started on the outside pole. He's now 12th. I don't know why they break in that corner like that. That might be a big reason why nothing's happening. I think Alexandra Jones finally got to the bottom. She did. She's in 35th now. No, she's not. I think she's 39th. She is. Zohar Mutton. Then you got Luke Walker. Zach Carlson, I think, just can't get around anybody. I'm kind of just surprised that the computers aren't smart enough to actually do a pass, because I figured Jake Rogers or Cody Lammers or somebody would poke out, but it happens. These kind of races do happen. Don't expect this in any of the other races. This track is a bad track. I know, I'll just have to figure something out and try to tweak the schedule. I'm kind of glad in a way we only race here once, so it actually makes sense too. But maybe Jake Rogers might make a move. It has to be a tease to be that close to the front, and it's not making anything happen. It's a shame, but Sean Henley's he's led every lap so far, and this race is already almost over. We got 5 laps to go. And checking to see if anything else happened. I don't think so. Do we have a side-by-side battle anywhere? Nope. Jack Richards trying to hang on in front of Blake Cooper. That's for the last spot in the top 10. JR Motorsports cars are running 10th, 13th, and looking for Sasha Dawson, the other one. She's in 34th. We'll just update some teams where they're running. Let's see what the Turner Motorsports cars are running. Got Henley in first. And go back a little bit to find one of the other teammates. There's Mackenzie Robertson, 17th. Matthew Rodriguez, 19th. There's Jessica Lawrence, 22nd. And then you look at the Roush cars. I think they're all 3 right there. 7th, 8th, and 9th. Good run for them. Danny Wells, 7th. Connor Breeden, 8th. Matt Wells, 9th. We only have 3 laps to go. Still no moves being made. Jake Rogers on his bumper, but I don't think he's going to make a move. Like I said, apologize ahead of time. This is going to be, I didn't know it was going to be a single file race like this. Oh, Brock Banter got kicked to the high side. One of the rarity things in this race. I'm going to try to stay in front of Dylan Young. I think he will, and he does. He dropped 3 spots, but I wouldn't grade this up there as the top race of my things I've ever done, but it happens. Clean race for once, keep everybody from getting a DNF, so everybody's going to go home with a clean car and no engine failures. Doing that just in case somebody blows up on the last lap. Sean Henley will take the white flag. 1 lap to go for Sean Henley. And yes, this happens in real life. I'm having a real life NASCAR race on here on NR 2003. Very clean, and for some reason no passing. It's kind of a fail, but at the same time, I think some of these guys up there are not feel bad about it. Jake Rogers maybe was going for a move right there, but I don't think it's going to happen. Sean Henley actually pulls away. Sean Henley's going to start from the pole and go wire to wire and win here at Darlington. He takes the Diamond Hills Plywood 200. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this up pretty quick because I wasn't really enthusiased by that race. But Sean Henley's your winner, his second win of the season. Congrats to him. Wire to wire victory. Jake Rogers will finish second. Cody Lamas third. Trent Dunham fourth. Michael Dawson fifth. Brody Banta 6th, Danny Wells 7th, Connor Breen 8th, Matt Wells 9th, and Jack Richards 10th. You look through the rest of the results. If you had to just pause, I'm going to get through this pretty quick. So it's going to be a short video. There's 15th through 42nd. And there was the top 14 up ahead. But I didn't have top of my head where everybody was in points. But that's that. So congrats to Sean Henley on winning the race. Like I said, the cup race won't be like this. I'll try to maneuver it to be better. But Sean's probably happy, Jake's probably happy, Cody Lamas, Trent Dunham, probably everybody up there that finished well probably are happy. Some people that didn't finish well that were in the back probably aren't. But it's just one of those races. Everybody has them in the league, so I'm not going to sweat it. But there was your results and everything. Sean's your winner. Clean race, no cautions for once. So let's go check out the standings and where we're going next race. Just letting everybody know, do not ever pick the track that I had for Darlington. It's like Darlington Night Safer Barrier Project or SBP 08. Don't pick that track. Just go with a different one. That track just does not work. But anyway, I've had one of those races before. I'm not sweating it again. Like I said, Haluva Good 200 at Dover International Speedway will be the next race for race 11. And here's your point standings after race 10. Corey O'Malley is your points leader by 7 points over Barney Ward. You got Aaron Williams in 3rd, Sean Henley's up to 4th, Jessica Lawrence 5th, Charles Jackson 6th, Seth Cole 7th, Michael Dawson 8th, Jack Richards 9th, and Jeremy Britt 10th. You look down through the top 20, as you see, Cody Lamas finished 3rd in that race, and he got up to 18th in points. Jake Rogers is now 15th in points. Good to see him up there. The Wells brothers are 11th and 12th. They have the exact same stats that Matt has 3 DNF. That's why he's dropped in points. There's 21st through 40th. You see Trent Dunham, he finished 4th in that race. He's up to 22nd in points. He needed that a lot. His girlfriend, Red Bellis, unfortunately still not got in the top 10 at all, as well as Jacob Rodriguez. I believe, wow, I about stuttered right there. I believe they're the only 2, though. Even Dylan Young got his couple of top 10s, but there's your points. Well, I always meant to do that. There you go. Here's your bottom half of the points. Quick race, like I said, but it gives me a chance to go do the cup race pretty soon now. So I expect that as well soon, hopefully. But I hope you somewhat enjoyed today's race. At least Sean did. And I will see you guys next time at Dover. Just stay tuned for the cup race and the other series as well. Thanks for watching, and make sure to comment and everything to keep your ride. Thanks again, guys.